Hello, y'all. How's it going? I'm here with Mario, and it's time for the finale of me playing Mario Odyssey 100% style, replaying. I played it before. It has been a long road. We have done 8 previous streams. As you can see on that there balloon up there, if you can read it, it's kind of far away. I don't know if you can read that little text, but it says 868. There are 880 unique moons in the game. That means there's 12 left, and guess what? They're all here on Dark Side. They are the 12 challenge room moons where you go in and you do a challenge room in there. And we're gonna go to each of them in turn and knock them out. Knock them the fuck out. And that'll be it for unique moons. After that, we'll go and grind up some coins to afford 119 bonus moons. Each bonus moon costs 100 coins. We have 4,000 coins, so right now, 4,300 coins. Right now, we can afford 43 moons, so that's like a third of the way to the goal, to 999 moons. So that is nice, that is good. We know what we need to do. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. Oh, and third thing, I'm gonna do the Bowser refight, where you refight Bowser, and it's like extra hard or something, I don't remember. I'll say what I've said across this whole playthrough series. I've only done 100% once when the game came out way back, so this has been a lot of fun. Getting every single moon in the game, doing it in a way that was thorough and complete, not skipping over ones that are hard, ones that are slow, ones that are difficult. And also getting every purple coin. Again, shout out to Purple Coin finding Bowser Amiibo. I didn't know about this functionality that Bowser Amiibo had, but it's pretty damn handy. For those who don't know, you just tap the Bowser Amiibo on your thing, like this. Bye-bye! You hold down right. If you do it, it'll show you where purple coins are. Very useful. I was really worried that this last stream would be mostly hunting down purple coins, but instead, we got that done last time. And, you know, the previous streams, we've gotten taken care of pretty much everything that's really hard, really annoying, really difficult, except for the moon, you know. Jump rope is dealt with. Darker side was done in one go. The dark side challenge thing over there, also well completed long ago. All the art moons are collected. It really is just this lot here. Just 4 little rooms. And, you know, we'll see how long this takes. I'm really not sure, like, how long this all should take. The way that I know to grind coins involves going to, Bowser's Kingdom and going in the nuts bonus area. That area just has a lot of coins, and it's very easy to just run in a straight line and do that over and over again until you have the requisite number of coins. It felt like a while when I played this way back when, but you know, I'm not sure if a while meant like, oh, I was there for like hours and hours and hours, or I don't know if it meant like, oh, I was just like grinding coins for like an hour. And it's like, oh, I can do an hour. You know, these streams typically go like 4. If grinding coins is an hour, I feel like we're getting off easy. I feel like we get enough easy compared to like, you know, way back when. Certainly felt it was more of a to-do, more of a burden, but I'm thinking that just might be perspective. That just might be, you know, having other things to play, that sort of thing. Sort of, influencing how I felt about that. But, whatever. Let's see how this goes. We have our pick of the of the moons here. Probably don't want to spend coins to reveal where they are, since we know where they are. Which one should we go to first? There's two, I believe, that are like Cappy-less, and four that have Cappy, you know, normal style. Let's start with this one, nice and confirmed. I am sure I don't want to buy 99 moons in every shop and grab the coins to that in Luigi's Balloon World. If Luigi's Balloon World is more efficient than the alternative, I would do that, but I'm really not sure how that works out. Let's do this one first. I will say there was a Nintendo Direct today. I will talk about that in a minute. Really fucking good Direct. I'll say that right up front. And I'll also say, for all the grinding time, I do have other things prepared to talk about. A bunch of anime ended over the weekend. I went on a boat. These are the cliff notes of later conversations that might go over the course of, I don't know how much time. How about check with a kind of a timer? That's not a bad idea. Why don't we, maybe we could split it up. Do Luigi's Balloon World for a bit, and then do some of Bowser's bullshit. That's a thought. Let's just keep that in the back of our heads, and see how it goes. Anyway, let's begin. For real this time, for real. And do these 12 moons that are just basically harder versions of previous areas we've been to. I remember one of these being quite hard. I don't know if they're all quite hard. You need at least 15 moons for the thing, for Luigi's Balloon World. Good looking out. That would be inconvenient if we got there and we had just spent all our shit on stars. Doing something wrong here? Do like a spin jump? I'm thinking of Mario Odyssey, Mario Sunshine. I guess they don't. These Yoshi can't spin. Mario can spin though, not the Yoshis. I found one of them, yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, that's actually important too, because there's things on top of the wall that Yoshi needs to eat. Lovely. Why not just start on these whole, the whole card situation now? If we die, do we lose our things? I'm pretty sure that's not how it worked in the Mushroom Kingdom, but let's be careful. Let's be careful. Nope. Okay, cool. That's good to know. There wouldn't be a funny moment here from me dying. It would just be nothing. Good to know. I will not die. I wouldn't die anyway. Oh, especially because my life was about to be refreshed. Multiple reasons to not die. Come on. Come on, yes, yes, yes. Card. Whoopsie daisy. Card. Did you watch the June Nintendo Direct today? This morning? I have a cliff notes there, I guess, as far as, like, if you didn't see it, well, there's some things other than that list that some people might like there's the Capcom fighting game thing, and I guess some people might like some of the other stuff that was mentioned, but Mario and Luigi, a new Mario and Luigi, looks like the style of Mario and Luigi, but actual 3D, looks pretty damn cool. Mio Memories of Orbit is some sort of indie game that looks pretty snazzy, kind of like a Metroidvania type. For Game Boy Advance and N64 Online, they put up, let me think, what was it? Four Swords Adventures, the Link to the Past / Four Swords Adventures, that whole thing. That'd be great with online, actually. Zero Mission, Metroid Zero Mission, fantastic. One of the best Metroids, 2D Metroids. And then Turok and Perfect Dark for the N64 games, all out today. Presumably all out now, I think, right? Right? Probably. I didn't check. I didn't look. There's a HD version of Donkey Kong Country Returns coming out next year, early next year. There's a new Mario Party. It has 20-player multiplayer. There's a Zelda game where you play as Zelda. And also they showed off Metroid Prime 4 for the first time. It looks like, I'll say, Metroid looks like Metroid, you know, it's very much like, yeah, we got gameplay now, and you see the gameplay, and you say like, oh, okay, this is, so right, you're Samus, and you walk around, you can strafe and do a strafe jump, just like in the original game. You shoot at guys, and, yeah, that's all you need to know. It's like, oh, and Stylus is there, and there are Metroids. Nothing that you couldn't have surmised already. I guess if you had, like, if you thought they would do, like, some sort of big divergence and go in a different direction, make it more first-person shootery, you know, be assured it is a Metroid Prime in the style of those original Metroid Prime games. That's great. I love 2 and 3, and I think 1's pretty good as well. So, that's alright. I guess I don't have that much else to say about that. For one last thing, it's more of a proof of life than like a big reveal. You know, like, oh, they've gotten it, and they can show, like, some gameplay. Not much, but that's better than nothing. That was a good one. Nice and solid. Let's do one of the capless ones. They can show, like, actual gameplay now, and that's nice. The highlights are definitely Mario and Luigi, which looks pretty damn sick. Oh, geez, you don't get... It's a difficult one to do without, my hat. Jesus. Let's see what we can do here. I remember there being one of them, the one with the missile. That was the one I remember giving me the most trouble back in the day. I'll say, like, the last Mario and Luigi really bored the fuck out of me. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I wasn't standing on anything. You saw that. Hitbox. What the fuck? What the fuck with those hitboxes? Come on now. Kinda hoping I could spray off the goo. Sunshine style. Mario's feet. Yeah, Mario's feet. Okay, let's play this safe. Safe. Let me grab my mouse. I forgot my mouse. Oh. Okay, you can just ground pound into it. Good. So yeah, Mario and Luigi looks fucking beautiful. Can you read this? Yes, I can. Where's the girl Y? It's because you want to be Y? I don't understand what you mean by that, but it don't matter. Feels risky, but let's do it. Wait. Now. Oh, wow, you just gotta jump real good. It's a story in Portuguese. I don't know Portuguese. Anyway, Mario and Luigi looks fucking sick. I found the last one to be kind of boring, but this is a new team. It looks beautiful, and I kind of have faith just looking at it and looking how pretty it is. Like, goddamn, this does not feel like something that's just thrown together. Piece of, you know, like one out of a thrown together thing that just you will not remember in a year. This looks like a whole big production, a whole big thing, and I get it right. Highlight for me definitely has to be Echoes of Wisdom, which I in the initial description I sort of skimmed over a bit, but you gotta believe when I watched this, when I saw that reveal, which by the way I didn't do like any sort of react, any sort of like whatever to it, because today was a work day. I had work. In fact, I had a meeting at 9 o'clock, so I couldn't quite watch it live. I had to catch up, like, after the fact, and, a little bit after the fact. Not that much. I was able to see it, like, pretty soon after. But point is, that trailer, like, goddamn, I think that's the most exciting thing I've seen in a Direct for some time. Maybe since, like, the likes of Pikmin 4. Oh, no, Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder has to be the last big reveal on this level. Am I forgetting something from... Well, TTYD. Okay, TTYD is, for me, a really strong one. But this Echoes of the Wisdom, the premise is that you're playing as Zelda this time, which is something that people have been saying for ages, and is... We're doing this one now. And is goddamn exciting, goddamn cool. I'll say in my heart of hearts, I always low-key expected it to be like a Ocarina of Time follow-up, like, you know, set in the events of Ocarina of Time, learning to be Sheik or some shit. Maybe the time has passed for that, and they couldn't do that because kids don't know who Sheik is. You know, if they did that now, the reveal, or if they did another Sheik game where there was a Sheik character, some kids today wouldn't necessarily know, like, oh yeah, that's Sheik, because it predates... Sheik predates them by far too long. Kids who only knew this modern style of Zelda. But basically, it's a Zelda game. You're top down. It looks very much like that remake of Link's Awakening that they did. Very much, to the point where I think it's kind of a shame almost, right? Like, you could have done like a new style for it. That would have been fun if you had. But regardless of how the game looks, visually, I think the coolest shit is like in... I think the coolest part is like how they're handling the gameplay. How they're handling, more precisely, what the gameplay is, because it's not a normal style. At least so far, they have not shown Zelda with a sword. And I don't know if she's getting a sword. I'll say, looking over that trailer, that gameplay reveal, there is a item equipment thing on the left side of the screen that has the staff that you use as one of 4 options. So maybe you do get some sort of sword, and it's just they're holding it back for a while, but so far it's just the staff, and the staff is pretty damn cool. Basic idea of the staff is you can duplicate objects, like a table or a desk, or and then like climb up on those objects. Like, oh, I got these tables, and I'm just gonna stack them into stacks, and then I can just go up to the top of this wall. I get these blocks of water, I can do the same. Go up to the top of the block of water, and isn't that swell? And then they show later in the trailer, like, holy shit, this goes further than that. It almost reminds me of Well, it honestly reminds me of this game here, Mario Odyssey, where they showed off the capture mechanic for the first time. And it's like, holy shit, you can do that? You can do that captures? Oh, and that? And that? Kind of the same deal, though perhaps a little less potent. Where it's like, okay, you can capture like, you can capture enemies too. So, you know, you'll get a piece of meat, use that to lure some enemies over, and then, you know, make a piranha plant that fights for you. I say a piranha plant, a Bobo Babka, whatever the fuck they're called. Bobobaka? Bobobakis, something like that? I don't know. Let's do this one. You can make like a little sword guy, Bobokin, who will do like a little sword attack for you. It looks pretty cool. You just be like summoning little guys that just do like a single bespoke attack for you. Like, that is pretty damn... That is pretty damn rad. I'm gonna hold back for this one. They really give the impression of a Zelda game that's like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and to a certain degree, the other one, Link Between Worlds, where it's a Zelda game where you can do it in basically any order you please, and put together like the most bullshit possible solutions to navigate the world and get around, because, yeah, you can literally get anywhere with the tools that you have. It almost reminds me a bit of Animal Well, insofar as like, oh, you get a bunch of goofy shit, and the goofy shit is broken in all sorts of ways, so use it, man. I guess this is definitely more in the vein of the open world Zeldas that there's been recently, but goddamn, it looks cool. Looks cool, and definitely a worthy Zelda game to wherein you play as Zelda. Like, I'll say, like, I was not a fan of that Peach game, to the point where I kind of think it's a game for babies who don't have, like, motor skills yet or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem it doesn't seem like anyone over the age of 5 would be stimulated enough by that game. Whereas this is like a full-on adventure, probably like as ambitious or more as Link Between Worlds, and god damn. You know, on some level I would love it if they just made a traditional ass 2D Zelda, right? Like if they just did another Minish Cap, something like that that didn't have any weird swings, weird big swings. But the last couple 2D Zeldas that they've done have been successful, perhaps for breaking so much out of that formula and being weird and inventive and strange. And meanwhile, the ones who didn't quite innovate with the formula, say some of the DS games and the last of the 3D Zeldas. Hey, hey, we did it. Those ones, perhaps, people remember less fondly. They're, honestly less good. That said, I don't know, I believe that you can make another Minish Cap and have it be just as good. You just gotta sort of hew to those old-timey ideas and, like, innovate on top of that. I'm sure there's a bunch of indie games that are exactly that. Honestly, it's not that revelatory. Alright, we got 2 left. I'll say I want the last one to be the one with the bullet bill, since I remember that one being the hardest. So let's save the hardest for last. This is not that one, so hey, cool. We didn't even have to try to do that. I think it's kind of weird that these are so dependent on Yoshi, but I guess the idea is that Yoshi is from the kingdom, Mushroom Kingdom, so as a post-game addition, he cannot be in that much in the bonuses of other worlds. That said, I think that the ones of these that are either, just hard in other ways, or whatever, are a little bit more, interesting. That are their own thing, other than a Yoshi or a Hatless. I think the Hatless are better than the Yoshi ones, I'll say that. I died. Anyway, that's the Nintendo Direct. Had about covers everything that I took notice of and I found really interesting. Let me check again real fast the list of things. Yeah, I'll say on other things. There's 2 at the start. Did I get those? I think I got those. Oh no, I see them. Good looking out. Good going. I'll say that game. I'll say again that game Mio. Moon in Orbit or something. I don't know. Whatever it was called. That looks pretty cool. And I'll say I will buy Mario Party. I don't know if I'm gonna love it more than the previous one. And I will buy Donkey Kong Returns. Probably will be the best version of that. Whatever, that's fine. I'll say I think this was one of the best directs in a while. One of the best directs perhaps there's ever been. I was surprised that they had these 2 big games to reveal. And goddamn, you know, it really doesn't come to that many big first-party games, but those 2 just have such a weight to them, you know. Mario and Luigi, which people thought rightfully was dead because the studio died. And also, I am welcome, you're right. And also, Zelda, which people have been looking for ages and ages. And it's not just a Zelda game, it's a Zelda game done right. It's a Zelda game that I think might have a chance of being considered the best 2D Zelda. It's not like a Triforce Heroes, where they're just shitting it out. You know, it's not a Princess Peach Showtime. You know, this is like a Mario Wonder tier entry in the series. Which, I think it's wonderful that Peach is getting it. I think Princess Peach, which I think Princess Peach is coming out in September, like September 26th. I think, like, with Astrobot, those 2 games are now my most anticipated for the year. Astrobot and Princess Peach. And I'll say I will be in Japan when, sorry, Princess Zelda. I'll be in Japan when Princess Zelda hits. When does Astrobot hit? Astrobot release date. It's occurring to me. September 6th. Okay, I will not be in Japan during that. My Japan trip starts on the 20th, so hey, that's nice. I can play Astrobot before I have to go to Japan. I say have to. Before I go to Japan voluntarily for fun. That is good release timing, I'll say. Since I'll have my Switch on me in Japan. Where is it? Where's the last one? I thought it was said that the Bullet Bill one is near the ship. Damn good direct. You know, considering how the generation is ending and all, and there's not that much time in it, I think they have picked out a good amount of good variety of games to end on. There's a few ports and a few, like, actual big heavy hitters. And they're all pretty damn exciting. All pretty damn exciting. And I bet that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, I should say, it's called Beyond. Wait, it's up here? Beyond looks pretty damn exciting. Ah, it's up here. Oh, right, it's Bullet Bill without... Okay, it's another Hatless. Okay, so there's 3... So it's 3 hatless, 3 Yoshi ones. Gotcha. Okay, that's, in retrospect, that's a pretty good way to structure this. I forgot that this was hatless, but it makes so much sense in retrospect. Let's do it. Watch this be first try. Not first try. No. No. Would have been cool. Would have been cool. I got another press conference related card here. If this one was a Yoshi one, it'd be weird. Yeah, that would be weird. Did you watch the Shovel Knight Direct? I watched a bit and looked over the reveals. This happened before the Friday stream, but I didn't have a card for it then, and also I forgot that it happened, or I probably would have brought it up after that stream went for like a couple extra hours after I ran out of cards. There's like 2 things to speak of from that direct, as far as I can tell. First off, that, well, I think there's a Mina the Hollower trailer, which, now that I say that, I realize, like, wait, that's not an announcement. That's just a thing that happened. It's, not that interesting, all things considered. I'm looking forward to that game, but I didn't get much from the trailer. I wasn't paying too much attention, I'll say. But more than a Mina update that's just basically like, hey, it's still coming. They also showed off a new game, or should I say an old game, which is the Shovel Knight DX collection. Dude makes the bottom way. That may be easier. Dude make the bottom way. Should maybe. That's a good idea. But we have to make that there on the... Well, whatever. Shovel Knight DX collection. It's the... I believe it's the 3 Shovel Knight campaigns that they did with a bunch of new content. And it's stuff like legacy modes from versions that are no longer like the main version, like the 3DS version. As well as shit like cheat codes and literal rewind, like a legacy game collection would have, which, you know, I think is a really good addition to Shovel Knight, honestly. I see that and go like, god damn. As a retro throwback, it is true that the way that most people enjoy retro throwbacks now, or not throwbacks, the original retro games, is with rewind, is with the ability to take back mistakes. So, it actually just makes a tremendous amount of sense to put that in a game. There's also like 20 playable characters, including the ones from the campaigns, random side characters like the Plague Knight's sidekick. Mina, is it? I forget. Bad with names, famously. This doesn't look so bad. I'm just gonna take the regular path. Oh, look at this path. It's clear. Yeah. There's no stopping me now. Beautiful. We still gotta get a big boy. We still have to get one big boy. And deliver it to the thing. Seems pretty fucking cool. For the second moon, you need the bottom one anyway. Yeah, that's true. I probably should have done 2 in 1 there. Whatever. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Shovel Knight. That collection looks sick. I'll probably pick it up, even though it's like, I don't super love Shovel Knight. I kind of think as a series, its levels kind of get a little long. It's a little bit unforgiving in ways that I am just not, I don't love the way when you get hit, you just have no control over yourself, and you can just fall into a pit sometimes, like a dumbass. That just doesn't click with me. I suppose, that all said, with the new rewind ability, I no longer have to worry about that. And I can just, oh, there's, stuff up top we gotta worry about, huh? I could just play the game and have fun, and that does sound very appealing to me. If I can just rewind my way out of the difficult/annoying parts of Shovel Knight. That sounds like a very pleasant way to play those games, and one that I believe I will indulge in. Long jumps? Oh, that's smart. Yep! Yeah, you don't know how many? I don't know either. I thought it would be good to position the camera like that so I could see ahead. I wonder if I figured out it was long jumps it was looking for last time, original time I played this. It might have taken forever because I was just doing the other sort of jump. Repeatedly. This is probably the hardest moon in the game? I don't know. I mean, I've done them all. Jump rope probably is like feels the hardest. And perhaps the most, luck-based as well. This is, fucking up there, though. Hard to know when it's coming. Consecutive long jumps have a unique animation. Oh, it does go like this, as he's doing multiple of them. Let me do another card. We, nearly only got through two cards while doing this, this bit. Let me do one more try, and if I don't get it, I'll do another card. Talk about what's on it. Okay. This one's a short one. I just wanted to touch on the stuff I talked about last time on the Friday stream and how interconnected they all were. Like last time I was talking about how last Thursday went to a bowling alley and did some stuff with coworkers as like a team building thing. Talked about that whole business, but I don't think I really emphasized, like, yeah, during that whole process, I was doing the looking for hotels that I talked about also that stream. And also that stream, I talked about how I got a little portable monitor. Use the camera here. I got a little portable monitor. Yeah, in several lists, they put this moon above Darker Side. I believe it. I believe it. I got a little portable monitor that I can, we got Darker Side in one try, so yeah, it tracks. I got a little portable monitor that I can use to do streams from while I'm in Japan, you know, coming up. And, part of the reason I did that is that, so I didn't have to consider, like, hotels that have TVs I can plug my HDMIs into. Right, because, well, and also a TV in a position that's convenient for, like, streaming purposes, like, oh, I'm gonna plug it into the TV and then set my laptop somewhere in front of it so I can see chat on it instead. It's like, well, what if it's above the bed? That doesn't work then. Well, that just eliminates, like, 90% of hotel rooms. Or, like, you know... Fuck. The first one almost feels easier to do a regular... that thing. That just eliminates a bunch of hotel rooms for reasons that are kind of dumb. You know, when you get right down to it, like, oh, the TV's not in the right place. Like, that's no one's concern. No one's ever concerned about it. Just bring a little portable dealie, and, yeah. And also how that all, and also rock climbing stressed me out so much that I then did a bunch of, didn't want to do anything that was, like, approaches work. So I said I just watched Voyager and did some Mario making while I watched Voyager. Another thing, the Mario Maker that I've been doing recently. Rewatching Voyager has been great fodder for that. You know, it's been great for, just like, is it really frame perfect? I don't believe that. I don't believe this one is frame perfect. It might be. Chad is saying it's frame perfect. I'm losing all these coins. I'm gonna need to grind for them later. I said I could afford 43 of them. I can now afford 41 of them. Yippee! We're ready. A little bit perfect on frames, I guess. Anyway, I guess it's not really a thing about specifically last time, just that in life, everything sort of bleeds into everything. And one thing that I talk about is tied into the rest of my day, is tied into, you know, how I've been doing, how I've been feeling, how busy I am. It's like, oh yeah, if I spend, like, a bunch of time hanging out and do rock climbing, like, yeah, no, sore forever, and, stuff. And I suppose also taking a day, having a day being spent on rock climbing and bowling means that we're all a little bit more pressured now, especially since today is a 4-day weekend, a 4-day work week, so yeah, things are a little hectic at the office right now, I guess. I say at the office, you know, wherever you're working. I do, you know, 3 days in office, 2 days from home, so 4-day week. That's, you know, different from normal, I guess. Alright, I'm ready. Another thing on that note, on the, as far as, like, stuff I discussed last time, one part related to that, a part of the bowling alley trip, I think I forgot. I'm not sure if I forgot, but here is a nice, image. I saw this arcade machine. I went around and tried a bunch of the arcade machines. They were kind of low-key, just okay to mediocre, but this thing was pretty damn cool. It's like a... It's like darts, except you're throwing these... Ah, Jesus, why is it fucked up? Fucking thing. There, let me get you whole. It keeps on defaulting to the wrong bullshit. Okay. There you go. Fuck. There you go. So I saw this, like, axe throwing thing. It was really cool. You throw the axes, and it's got these weird, like, little feely, grabby things, like the inside of an intestine. And if the axe hits just right, it sticks in on that, and you get extra points. And that is just so goddamn cool. Like, oh my god, I think that's the coolest, like, physical game I've ever seen. Like, fuck skee-ball. Fuck the basketball thing. It's fucking axes. Get a version of that that's knives as well, and I think that would be fucking dope as fuck. Also, I forgot to show off the images of Mario and Luigi. And, look at that, it's Mario and Luigi. It's 3D, and it looks like Mario and Luigi cell shade style. And of Zelda, which, hey, look at that, massive open world style of, like, whatchamacallit. Beautiful. I forgot that I had those images prepared while talking about it earlier. You gotta see him now, at least. It's fine. Here... what was it? Leo. Leo, that's right. Leo in chat is saying, wow, I don't like Zelda. You don't like Zelda? I love Zelda. That's unusual. That's an unusual thing to say. Well, I guess more unusual would be to say you don't like Mario. And I think some people do dislike Mario. I would just be surprised if anyone were to say that, though. Really. I guess when people say they don't like Mario, they don't say, oh, I dislike Mario. They say, I dislike platformers. The whole genre. Or there's someone from, like, the Sega Genesis era, back when there was console rivalry, and, you know, they are a big believer in Sony. Difficult to turn the camera around in a timely fashion. Nah, you like Mario more. So you're just kidding around. I'll say, Mario and Luigi's pretty exciting too. I am not as excited as for Zelda, but I'll play it, I'll buy it. Hell, I've come out of that direct basically thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of games. I should pick up like 1 or 2 or 3 vouchers. I might need like 1 or 2 or 3 vouchers. Really don't know how many vouchers I need for that. You just like Mario so much that you don't watch Zelda at all? Ah, but do you play Zelda, though? I feel like that's more important than watching Zelda. Here's another piece of, like, stuff I've been up to. I finished booking hotels. I mentioned last time that I was just looking at the one in Shinjuku and trying to figure out the best way to book that. And tried to make a Booking.com price match on a slightly cheaper one because I would have liked to have everything go through Booking.com. But it turns out their price match policies are pretty stringent insofar as you don't play Mario or Zelda, you don't have a Switch. Well, you should get a Switch too when they come out. That'd be my suggestion. You just watch it? Well, whatever floats your boat. I won't say that I didn't watch console exclusives that I didn't have access to when I was a kid. Like, yeah, I couldn't play Persona 4, but I absolutely... You know, I didn't have a PlayStation 2, but I absolutely watched the fuck out of, you know, a Let's Play of it. Way back when. Though also, you know, I didn't know it was that good until I saw the Let's Play, so... You know what I mean, you understand. Didn't have a PlayStation 2, didn't have a PlayStation 3. Anyway, finished booking the hotels. I found with Booking.com, I tried to get like 250 knocked off of like the like 8 nights I'd be staying in Tokyo. But they ended up saying like, ah, no, it's a different room. Then I went back to them and said like, no, it's the same room, same size, same amenities, same everything. Just has a slightly different adjective on it. It's the same exact room. You just have a single room. They have a casual single room. But it's the same thing exactly. And I said like, but our cancellation policy is different. With us, you can get up to 1 day before cancellation. With them, it's up to 2 days before. Which I suppose is reason enough to spend $250 extra dollars. They got me there. That's worth $250 fucking dollars. Fuck them. Fuck off, I said. I canceled that shit and just booked directly and saved probably like a little more than $250, honestly, since I was able to get a early bird special because I'm booking so far in advance. But hey, at least it's over. I don't have to worry about hotels now. There's just a few things I need to book now for Japan ahead of time, and the rest of my time can be spent, like, figuring out what to pack, testing the laptop stream setup, filling out the itinerary a little more. Honestly, for most places, I've already been there, so I already know a lot of what I need/want to see, but still could go over with a fine comb and find more things that are worth seeing. New things. That'd be fun. Probably a good idea. We're now below 4,000 coins. Isn't that fun? I gotta get a Wi-Fi egg hooked up. I gotta get a VPN. And I gotta get like a, the last thing I gotta get would be a, I want to get like a tour of Kyoto. I want them to just escort me around for one of my days. And once that's all locked in, just waiting. Several months. You know, it's gonna be a while. My trip's months and months and months away. I got an email today saying that the plane tickets I was looking at dropped in price, which I was surprised by because I already bought them, first off, and second off, god damn it. I thought I told it to not tell me about that, because it would be too depressing. I told it to not tell me anymore, because, like, yeah, crap, I could have saved 200 bucks. That sucks to know. What are you gonna do? You'll only buy a Nintendo Switch 2 if they release Mario Odyssey 2. Galaxy stuff in it. I mean, they're gonna release some Mario game, probably a 3D one, year one. Probably also a lot of other good stuff. Fucking cock! Really? Ah, I should have just jumped normal style at that point. A jump and then a long, then just a dive. That would have done the trick. You don't need the key, you just need to come down here, right? It start with the solar system. Okay, I see what you mean, like Mario Odyssey, but in space. And there's still like a tourism aspect to it. I don't know. I feel at that point just do Galaxy 3. I guess if Galaxy 3 was like Mario Odyssey style, that would be weird. Like, I don't know if you did Mario Galaxy 3 and it was like open world like this, and you stayed in the world every time you got a star. Would people be happy about that? Would it have a capture system? I think whatever the next 3D Mario is, either it's gonna be something wild that we're not thinking of, or the capture system's gonna be back. I'd be happy with either of them. One more thing that's like personal business. I did some boat stuff over the weekend. My brother-in-law loves to boat. That's like his hobby, I suppose, his pleasure. And over the weekend, he brought, you know, a bunch of family on Father's Day out boating. Done that once before with him, except this time we got a different boat. We got this boat here, which apparently is a surfboard boat. Apparently that means it can go really fast and it doesn't have as much capacity as perhaps the larger boat we were on last time, which is fitting because we had a smaller party this time. It was fun. Fun to do boat stuff. You know, just like sailing out real fast, getting and just feeling the jumping of the ship as you go forward, as you go out further and further into like the lake what we were in. That's pretty cool. This one goes so fast. This boat goes so fast. Again, this boat goes so fast, it's like tip goes out of the water. It sort of like tilts up to a huge, ridiculous degree, which I thought was really fun. If your godfather has a daughter and you marry his daughter, does he become your father-in-law? I don't know how that works. I guess if you married someone with a what? A godfather? Alright, godfather is not father-in-law or like a stepfather. It's like a different thing. I don't think people have that much, I think the in-law status overrides the godfather status. The godfather status goes away. Yes, they are nothing to. Yes, they are in fact just literally a friend of the family, essentially. That's honestly not weird at all. That's probably something that's happened all the time, and many arranged marriages probably have been exactly that setup. Basically, a dude marrying his kid to his best friend's kids. Like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the most popular configurations of like how you met your spouse. Oh, yes! There we go. Daughter of godfather, of family's best friend. Very, very common, I bet. Hey, we did it! How about that? We lost like 1,000 coins, maybe more like 500 doing so, but we got them all. That's all the moons. All 880 of them. Bring the timer? I can time it on my watch, yeah. Let me see now. Okay, I'm just gonna get up, stopwatch. Okay, I got a stopwatch on my watch. It turned gold. There's a portrait of Bowser. We did do that. Folks, that's what we wanted to do. That's all the moons. Now it is time to grind a little, and it is time to grind a little. And I'm wondering, let's see now, how much do we need to grind out? We have about 4,000, and we need about 8,000 more. Let's see how long it takes to get up to 4,000 from here. There's an exact figure in the chat. I suppose we could go to 9999. We need 8,000 more total, though, so that's something we should keep in mind. Okay, this will be about 150. This will be about 150 coins going to 4,000. Okay. Oh, I should start now. Now, I just need to not touch the controller and throw my hat and just run in a straight line. This is going really fast, actually. Oh. Time. It takes around 30 seconds to get 150. let's say a minute. Let's say a minute to get 150 because you do have to get the thing every time. Each run gets us about 150. Okay. Should we do this Luigi as a test? Let's do this Luigi as a test. I'm gonna start the timer now. Though we can absolutely bounce around and do different Luigis if that happens to be the most efficient way to do it. Now, obviously this is a race, so I have to win the race. Oh, this is a bad test case. Okay. Luigi tutorial time, I guess. I don't fucking know. We gotta do the Luigi tutorial. Yeah. You could ask viewers to place balloon next to you like Timpani. I think, isn't the reward based on the distance? Wait, so I get points based on like whoever, how long it takes for people to find it. I think I lost more coins than I stand to gain. Yeah, okay. I think it might be better for finding than seeking. Seeking rather than hiding. Then again, that 50 was really fucking close. That 50 was real goddamn close. Maybe... how about I just hide it wherever the fuck and it doesn't matter? Timpani goes like from 15 to 999. Timpani? Timpani gets? I don't follow. Timpani gets. Let's go this way. I should have just laid it down, like, immediately. It's not a great hiding spot, but whatever. It's tippy now, anyway. I don't follow. Alright, let's play. Okay. Well, there are ones that are 100 that are like really high, that have a really great rate of return. Let's do this one that's 150. It's about as long as it would take to get the thing. Let's see how easy this one is. Oh, we also have to risk coins, so it's really far. This actually has a risk of being, not as good. This is more interesting, I will admit. That much cannot be denied. Up. No, I went the wrong way. Well, so far we're in the hole after, oh crap. We're in the hole now, so to, make good, it turns out, I think this might be, faster if you're really, really good. And you have, really good results. Hard to judge, though. There we go. If I had went the other way, we would have gotten it the first time, and that would be it, but we didn't, so now I have to take a, I have to take Nat one. Is it just me, or is his really far away? I feel like his is after... Yeah, it's 400 meters away. It's gonna be after the warp thing. How long does the warp thing take? 5 seconds? Okay, so that was... We broke even. Oh, let's go big. So long as these big ones pay off. These big ones continue to pay off, they're worth it, but we waste time on one that we can't get, and it's all out the window. Oh, it's really far away. Okay, this one must be, like, out there somewhere. Wow. I see you made a clip. That's nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's do one more of these. I don't think this is the way. I think that I, much prefer the more tried and true, reliable, just, you run down a thing and you press A with good timing, and, well, you press B with good timing, and X with good timing. I think that is much safer, much more reliable, and, honestly, probably faster, too. Like, in a lot of these, we stand to gain, like, 200. It's not a sure thing, and also, it takes about as much time as it does to do a single nut rotation. A single instance of nut. Oh, damn. And you know, if we die, it just, knocks out all of our progress. We'll do one, let's do one where I'm successful. How about that? This one's 13 seconds. We can get this one, it's a big thing. Where is it, where is it? That seems pretty far away. What? Huh? Hello? Where is it? Where is it? Well, I'll tell you where it's not. In this pit. This is not a good place for you, Mario. This just ain't right. Okay. I want to try that again. This is more expensive than it's worth. Okay, it's... There it is. And now I can do it a third time and actually get it. And make, 65 coins? I just spent 3 minutes to get 65 coins. Maybe. No! No! No, those coins are not mine. I want to get it. One more try. 2 more. I want it. It will not feel good if I do not get this thing. And for a net total of negative 40 coins roundabout.
Oh yeah.
I think we're done with hide and seek for now. Fun minigame. By its nature, not the most efficient way to get coins. Overall, a net positive of 175 coins. That was over like my watch says 7 minutes, so at some point I started my timer. So it took 7 minutes to get 150 coins because it's a gamble every time. That's as much as I hate to just do the most boring thing, the most boring moon repeatedly, I could get extra coins by playing in Metro Kingdom. I'm good, thank you. As boring as this is, look. Look, this is the way. Me and Miss Nuts, we're gonna make some serious cash. This nut, me, this nut, me, we're doing it. So we're gonna collect 8,000 coins or so. And honestly, it's gonna be like 100 per, so each time we do this, it's about a moon and a half. We need how many moons? We need like 8 we need like 80 moons worth. So that'll be like an hour. Lovely. I could do some coercion to try to make some money off like the balloon pop thing, but nah. Let's go. And I gotta make sure to just not to cut your control stick at all. So I'm literally just hitting X and B every time we do this. Just 2 buttons because I don't want to get off axis. I don't want to miss any of these coins. This will be repetitive, but fortunately, I do have cards. And particularly, I do have a bunch of cards about anime that finished since like last Thursday, which I have seen the endings of now. 5 of them, in fact. The first one is Delicious in Dungeon. 5 out of 5 and a heart. Goddamn wonderful show. Exquisite lore, exquisite like world building. I think though, for those who don't know, it's on Netflix. It's a fantasy show where the basic conceit is that in order to make ends meet, these party of adventurers have to eat monsters and like monster parts, and basically they meet a guy who's like a cool dwarf who teaches them how to cook real good with monster parts, which those segments almost resemble like cooking show segments, where it's like, okay, yeah, so you skin the thing, you cut it into nice chunks, you simmer it over a nice fire until it turns brown, you glaze it with these mandrake roots that we got from over there, and there we go. It's a delicious meal, and it looks lovely, and everyone enjoys eating it. It's a great thing for a slice of, for like a fantasy action show to have, and also the action is no slouch either. Fantastic looking action that is just always capped off by, oh, we're gonna eat the monster we just killed. And then, you know, there's like interesting stuff. It's like a cooking show in that, like, oh yeah, you're learning things about the monsters that we're eating as you're going. Like, okay, well, these guys are like shellfish. They cook up like shellfish. Isn't that interesting? Or like, with these guys, you gotta watch out for their poison glands. Like, cut that out. All that shit. These guys are like, oh, these actually do have a tasty part. You know, if you do this, that's this and the other thing. You learn more about the creatures of the world and how they survive and how, like, you know, what they're eating by listening to, like, Senshi talk about, the dwarf dude, talk about, what it's like to eat them. and what you need to keep in mind to prepare them. And it's beautiful, and it has dramatic moments. It has amazing reveals. Other type stuff. It is a goddamn good time. And I think definitely one of the best shows of the season. That's what the heart means, by the way. It means it's a favorite. It means it has entered the hall of all-time favorites. Goddamn good show. Season 2 was announced, like, immediately after the season ended. I'm not sure, like, what the pace they are going through the source material at, but there might just be this next season, and that's, like, all. I know that the manga is ended, and, I think they're trying to do it in 2 seasons, is what I heard people saying a while ago. I'm not sure the veracity of that or how on track they are, but sounds about right. I think another season of that would be lovely, and I can't wait to see it come to a exciting ending. The last few episodes were very good, and I like that it introduced a new character like a few episodes before the end. That was lovely. Whole show's lovely, but that's also means that it's kind of left in a good spot, you know? Things are picking up, things are going somewhere. It's exciting, and once it comes back, I'll be very excited to see where it goes. Also, on Thursday, a show I didn't finish on Thursday because, well, last Thursday I had just come home from bowling, and I was tired, and I didn't want to write a review. I'll say, for every anime I finish, I write a review on AniList, and I put it in my notes field because the reviews... AniList has, like, a visual reviews, but they require, like paragraphs and paragraphs. It's like, it has to be, like, essay length. Whereas I like to write a letterboxd length review for the anime that I've been watching, but even that takes me probably the manner of, like, a half hour to an hour, so if I'm really tired, I'm liable to put it off for a while. Dang it! I shrugged and it threw my hat. I guess I need to not do that while I'm trying to get all these coins. Another one that I saw, I noticed that these cards are going a lot faster than the coins are going up, so I think it's good that I have a lot of cards then, I'll say. Another anime that I finished. An Archdemon's Dilemma. How to Love Your Elf Bride. And I'm giving that a 5 out of 5. Basic premise there is it's sort of like a crash course in naughtiness from a previous season, in that there is a big, scary demon lord guy, and he gets a cute elf bride, or, you know, a cute elf to be his, like, live-in servant, who is clearly, you know, being shipped by the show itself, as well as everyone who sees them. You know, it's that kind of show where it's like a slow relationship, you know, they're too embarrassed to even hold hands by the end, but, you know, it's still cute nonetheless. It's cute, the, family situation. Could you finish exactly with 2,401 coins? Why? After buying the moons? I don't know. I don't know about that. So basically the premise is that the demon lord guy, the archdemon, is a really powerful magic user, has like some tricks that others do not, but he's actually kind of nice. He's actually low-key nice for a magical guy, but at the same time, L is real is a 2,401 thing. I don't know that, but maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I have, like, plenty of cards by that point. So, it's basically a slice-of-life fantasy romance type thing where they're hanging out. He says something really threatening like, "Oh, you might I deem this acceptable." And then there's like an internal monologue where he's thinking like, ah, geez, why did I have to say it like that? Why did I have to say it in like the meanest way possible? Oh my god. And the elf lady, she gets it. She understands. She's like, oh, okay, I know you're trying to be nice. And it's kind of cute. It's kind of earnest. More and more characters get introduced that are fun, you know, add on to the family, kind of, or otherwise friend group. And that's a bit of fun. There is a little action. The action is pretty mediocre, but it's not the focus. And I think they very rightly focus more on just like, oh, hey, these two are really cute together. These two are really likable. Their friends are really fun. They get up to some wacky antics. And, you know, it's, the parts that I really like, so I'm willing to give it a 5 out of 5 despite having an issue or two. But it's not like an all-time favorite, so, you know. I'll say my rating scale kind of has an unofficial 6 out of 5 in that favorites heart, and as a result, maybe the 5 out of 5 ranking is a little more footloose and fancy-free, but also, like, no, I would absolutely recommend Archdemon without reservation. And that kind of falls... I guess that's a way you can interpret a 5 out of 5 review. I really enjoyed the hell out of it. How about that? And after watching the last episode, I felt really positively about it. If I had come out of that last episode going like, yeah, that was good. You know, I didn't love every minute of it. If I had come out of it less positive, maybe I would have given it a 4, but really, really enjoy the slice of life bullshit. We're getting like about 1,000 for every one of these cards that I do. Oh, I don't know if I have enough cards, but I might do. Let's do another anime. Like I said, I finished 5 of them, so there's 3 left. I finished Studio Apartment, good lighting, Angel included. That is like a slice of life rom-com harem type show. Kind of a harem, but also a very pure one. Insofar as like, basically the premise is that a literal angel comes down from heaven and imposes on a dude and, you know, moves in on him. And she is sweet and cute and, you know, he's sort of embarrassed because he's suddenly has a cute girl living in his one-room apartment. And it's cute and fun, and the girl is a really great character who you really like to see. And then there's like 4 more of them that also have fun personalities and want to be friends, or more than that, or just want to, you know, drink some blood or whatever. There's a lot of them are other paranormal entities, which is, you know, a bit of fun. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good ass, lighthearted, wholesome, relatively, harem aspects aside, wholesome, romance adjacent type stuff. Obviously, there's like one true pair of the angel and the dude, and the rest of them, you know, they more want to be friends than anything else. Which is fine, you know, whatever. Or whatever. I had a great time with it. And wholeheartedly recommend it. Wholeheartedly recommend Angel included. I'll say it's a good deal less trashy than Archdemon, which is just a tiny bit trashy, but... And I'll say of Archdemon, going back to Archdemon for a second. Archdemon does have a weird setup, but it is pretty wholesome nonetheless. It's, like in the way that the main character can be misunderstood by those around him. The basic premise and the way that it's set up, wherein the elf bride falls into his dealy-do, is a little bit, on the, uncomfortable side. Especially, you know, whatever. But still really fun. And this one is also really fun. These shows are really fun that I'm talking about. 2 more? Wait, 2 more or 3 more? Oh, there's... You know what? As I'm thinking about it, there's actually... We're 6 since last time. There's actually 6 of them, so 3 more, 3 more. Remembering what cards there's been. I also finished Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again. 5 out of 5 and a heart. This is perhaps the one that's had the biggest divergence, or not biggest divergence, really. During the, like, yes, there's a 69 in the thing now. During, like, the mid-season check-in, I had this pegged at A tier, which basically means 5 out of 5 without a heart. Or, like, A+ tier, I forget. I think it was A+, but... goddamn, I came out of that finale really fucking feeling it. The big feels, the wholesome vibes. It just felt right to give it a heart and enter it into all-time favorites. The basic premise is that it's a wacky slice-of-life type anime about a old couple who are revitalized for the first time in ages, you know. Up to this point, they've been getting old, been able to do less and less, can't really travel anymore, can't really do field work as well as they once could, all the other things in life, and they're now young, spry 20-year-olds, you know, except with white hair. And, you know, basically, that lets them do some slice-of-life antics, and also it confuses the hell. It also confuses the fucking hell out of their grandkids and kids. And, their kids and significant others. And also the grandkids and their love interests. Which, you definitely get the idea of, like, okay, yeah, this is a generational show. It's about the highest generation, the grandparents, who are now, like, more capable of hanging out with their grandkids now, playing a more active role in their life, and also the grandkids themselves, who, you know, are running around, hanging out with their grandparents, having a good time, seeing them in a way that they haven't seen them before, as well as, you know, getting closer and closer to their significant others, who will probably, you know, you very much get the idea of, like, yeah, you know, they're looking at their grandparents and their parents and going like, yeah, that might be us someday, huh? And, even whilst not dating exactly and going like, oh, this is awkward, but, it's cute and good and fun, and it plays around with the sci-fi themes a bit, and it just has so much motherfucking heart. Like, this might be the most wholesome show I have ever seen. Just insofar as, like, yeah, you know, it's all about a family across 3 generations, and them enjoying life for, you know, one last time in a way that they couldn't do for ages and ages and ages. And also, again, it plays with the concept, the whole, like, turning back the clock thing is extended upon in really weird ways, in that they get, like, extra abilities and stuff. People in chat are thinking that Luigi's Balloon World Adventure are faster if you ask viewers to put it closer. I guess. You'd have to find the viewers, though. Can you actually do that? Can you actually, like, get the levels that the balloons from viewers? Does it prioritize, like, friend balloons? I think this is the way. I think this is the way. Boy howdy, though. It does feel like it's taking forever, don't it? Even though it's like 1 moon a minute. Practically. 1.5 a minute. 1.5 moons a minute is a pretty good rate. But to get 80 moons worth does take a while. If they have Frischer online, you can friend their accounts. Okay, yeah, so that's how it works then. If we could rig it, that could work. It would require y'all to, you know, to spend your own coins and have, like, coins to spend, which I don't know if y'all do. I think we just have to stay the course and continue talking about anime. Which, hey, you know, we have plenty of time for, apparently. I needn't have worried about these cards not going the distance. If there's a faster way to grind another source of coins, I would love to know. Earhap, or Leo, in chat, I would love it if you could Google fastest ways to grind coins in Odyssey. That would be really helpful right now. I'm sorry I didn't do it before the stream. That seems like a foolish thing to have not done in retrospect. Here's another anime I finished. Am I gonna run out of flour? No. Here's another anime. I finished. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince, so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. That was the last one that I finished. Was that really the last one I finished? I thought there was another one yesterday. Let me double check real fast. No, I guess there was just one yesterday. That's right, Train was going to end, but instead its final episode ended up being delayed a week, so it didn't end. It was just 7th Prince Isekai, which you might have seen there, has 5 stars and a heart because 7th Prince Isekai is fucking phenomenal. I fucking loved it. On its face, it doesn't sound like anything you haven't seen before, right? Like, the basic premise is that a guy dies and gets reincarnated as a little boy who has an overpowered magical amount, an overpowered amount of mana. And uninterested in the rigor of, like, political life, he endeavors to hide away from the spotlight and just perfect his magical ability. Sounds like a million other shows, many of which were not very good, but turns out execution is everything because it is fucking really funny, fucking beautifully animated, and has like so much character and personality. It makes that tried out, that tired concept sing. Dude loves magic to the point where it's ridiculous, where it's absurd. To the extent where when he is in his previous life, right? And during his previous life, when he is dying because someone threw a massive ass fireball at him out of spite, all this dude is thinking about is like, oh wow, this fireball is fucking beautiful. This fireball is so cool. Oh my god, this fireball is amazing. I love this fireball. Dude is being fucking burned alive, and he could not be fucking happier. And that is the attitude he brings into his next life, where he is just like so obsessively nerdily into magic. It is just, it is low-key just incredible. It's almost sinister sometimes the way that they play it. Like, he is just doing such like dark crazy, just like out of what's the word for it? Just like extreme magical experiments. Like, okay, like I figured out that I can do like, if I get a demon to possess part of my body, I can have him have an extra mouth, right? So then I can have a mouse on my hand, so I can chant twice as many spells. I can have twice as many spells going at one time if I have an extra mouth on my hand. And that's not all. I can do this, and I can do that, and I can do this screwy thing. And, you know, when he meets up with, like, weird-ass, like, demon lord type characters, you know, at first they think, like, oh yeah, we're the hot shit. But it's not long before they get weary and go like, what the fuck? You don't actually see me as a threat, huh? You just see me as like a guinea pig. As far as like, ooh, I've been needing someone to test my ultimate magic against. Ooh, someone who could stand the test of like 1,000 suns. That's great. I can't wait to see how much damage you can take. You know, and to be clear, he's not saying that as like in like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure way of like, let's see how many punches you can take. He's saying that insofar as like, let's see how many punches you can take. Let's see if you can stand up for 30 minutes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait. I'm excited. And that sort of like lack of fear, that sort of like lack of any sort of reaction really does make the demons think twice and go like, this dude's fucked up. I don't want anything to do with this guy. And it's just so over the top, so amazing. There's ridiculous characters that are really fun. I think my favorite side character is like a martial artist type character who does like martial arts magic. She is dressed in like a traditional, if you combined a traditional Chinese dress with booty shorts, you know, like the one-piece dress that you see in like traditional, that like Chun-Li wears in Street Fighter, like that, but it has booty shorts as well on the bottom of it instead of whatever Chun-Li has. She just runs around going like, I want to meet hot guys, and that's like her main priority. Like, hey guys, I'm here. I heard that there were hot guys in trouble here. Where can I meet a hot guy? And she's just like running into the demon battle there, fucking shopping around for hot dudes to hit on, which is a funny character trait to me. And she just goes, so she there's some side skits with her, some like you know, little short bits at the end of episodes or whatever that's really just lead into that in a way that's just hilarious to me. A lot of the other characters are really fun too. They have so much personality and charm, and they interact with the world in fun ways, and you know, it's fucking great. It goes so fucking hard. I think 7th Prince Isekai might be my, low-key, my favorite show of the season. You know, Delicious in Dungeon also up there, for sure. And, you know, anything with a heart is for sure up there. But if we get to the end of the year, I gotta imagine that 7th Son will definitely be on the list, Delicious will definitely be, and probably Kaiju number 8 might be on the list. Kaiju number 9 might be on the list of top 10 for the year. Depends on how the rest of the year goes, I guess. You know, there's still half the year left. It's really silly to start saying, like, okay, well, 3 anime from this season will make it, right? Well, there's 4 seasons divided by 3, a top 10 list. Every season gets 2 or 3 entries. I'll say it is wonderful. Fucking wonderful show. I would highly recommend it. I will warn, there is a little bit of horniness. There is a little bit of weird horniness with the boy. Oh, I'll also say that Lloyd is the character is very much like a little femboy in his design. He's like a kid, by the way, to the extent of the show, but a very feminine kid, very feminine boy. There's actually a reason for that. Hang on. It says that this one might not be the fastest. Bowser's Nut area is the easiest. Okay, so this is the easiest. Luigi's Balloon World is the fastest. So there's not like a bonus area that's faster than this then, out there somewhere for us to find. Well, I guess that's good to know. That said, we've gotten through most of it, and, yeah. Phenomenal anime. Little horny in ways some people might not like, especially in regards to that femboy character. I see a lot of people in the comments going like, this kid is too fucking cute. Why the fuck is he so fucking adorable? So fucking feminine. What the hell? That ain't right. And I'll say, like, they wouldn't be saying that if it was a girl. So, Hey, maybe don't worry about it so much. It's just a character. It's just a kid. You're bringing any sexual... If you think he is hot, you're bringing that to the material. He's just cute. He is just cute and, you know, wearing the type of overall bullshit that a kid might actually wear, I guess. Also, funny story about that is that originally Lloyd was envisioned as a lady character, as a girl, and the publisher said, you should make her a him. You should make her a boy. And the mangaka just changed the sex, didn't change the character design at all, which I think, ironically, makes it even funnier to me. You know, like, yeah, no, they don't. He is a femboy because he was originally supposed to be a lady, and then it honestly, I think it legitimately works better, him being a boy, but a very, 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 very feminine one. I think that's very funny, the way that he proceeds through the world, overpowered as he is, whilst having like a really long ponytail and, you know, a cute onesie overall situation. I like it. Good show. Love it, in fact. God damn. And that's all the anime for now. 5 more will end before Friday. Also, I gotta tend to my backlog. I'll say, like I said earlier, it tends to take like a half hour, well, maybe like 10 minutes to like a half hour to maybe an hour in some cases to write like the letterbox style review that I insist that I make. And a lot of the shows that I have on my backlog, whether rewatching them or watching them for the first time, I haven't finished any of those in a while, and part of that is just, yeah, one more. Part of that is, part of that is that, I'm on the last episode of several shows, and just finding the energy to finish a show and write the review that could take me a while to, like, come to me, you know, if I am lacking for inspiration, if it takes a while for the thoughts to crystallize, that is just... I have made a massive endeavor to myself in finishing things, and that has left a couple of shows on their last episode for, like, 6 months. I really need to get around to it, but, during this time of shows ending, I really don't know I have the energy right now. As far as the shows that are ending right now, like next up, it is, let's see. Konosuba ends on, Thursday. Bartender, Laid Back Camp, and Urusei Yatsura, and a Salad Bowl of Centric end on Thursday. And then technically, okay, actually no, nothing ends on Friday yet. So those are the 5 for the Friday stream. That's right, we have 9988. That's just about as close to the maximum we can hold as possible. Oh, that was a whole bunch of fucking grinding, huh? I'm also out of anime-related cards, so, I'll say I'm gonna try to, perhaps, keep the... I'm gonna do, like, a timestamp at this point in the VOD, and, I'm gonna do a timestamp at this point in the VOD, and say, like, something to the extent of, like, okay, this is the anime-heavy coin grinding. And, after this will be coin grinding without so much anime. I have, 6 cards left, for what it's worth, so, you know, I think it turns out that we might have, it turns out the, this might have turned out to be the perfect amount of cards to pack for this stream. Considering what has been left. You gotta go, Earhaps, see ya. For reference, we started at 8, it's about 10. little before 10, and we started a little after 8, so it's been maybe, I'm gonna say, an hour and 45 minutes? Maybe an hour and 40 minutes. I think we're making good time. I think this finale stream will be, I'm gonna guess well under 3 hours at this point. Well under 3 hours. Admittedly, a lot of it is grinding for coins, but hey, if you like to hear about anime, I will say, this whole section, I stand by it. I think that, you know, all the talking that I do hopefully makes it interesting. Especially if you like anime. Oh, especially if you like anime. That's the ideal case, if you like anime. If you don't care about anime, and this is all just, you know, theoretical, it's, not quite as, compelling now, is it? I think I'm gonna turn these in. I think I'm gonna turn these in, too, so that I can, one, I'm gonna turn these in, and two, I'm gonna just go, I'm gonna grab, like, 12 coins real fast, so I don't have to buy 9 individually. Or, well, I don't really need more than, I think I need, like, 2,000 more. Let's just check. Let's just collect a good amount of coins. Alright, just grab one more real fast. There's gotta be one more right here. Oh, in the box. There we go. And then let's cash in and see how many we need. By my counts, we shouldn't need that many. We bought like 100 of the fuckers. I think that we just need like 20 or so, more or less. That should be 100 moons right there. So we just need 2,000 more coins. Suddenly these cards that I have don't look like they're enough. Maybe I should do something that's not grinding. Let's try to spice this up. Hang on. Way to get coins. Mario Odyssey. Okay. Coin farming. Okay, IGN's wiki page. Let's see what it says. The specific path in Wooded Kingdom offers a ton of coins and little toyn. Best of all, it's early in the game. Interesting. I don't know if this wooded Wooded Kingdom. Let's see. There's Cascade Kingdom's Dinosaur Nest. One of the important changes you can ask a cliff just next bridge. I don't know about that one. That one sounds weird. Oh, right, it's the one where you have to, like, stomp 100 of the little guys. I guess each of those is a coin. Takes around 2 minutes and gets you 200 coins. That's an option. After you completely clear the Wooded Kingdom, you can get 70 coins per 2 minutes. That's a little less than this, I think. You'll have well over 1,000 in 8 minutes. Maybe I've, well, actually, I don't know. That sounds good. So, warp to the observation deck. You'll see a Steam Gardener. Activate it and use the platforms to get to the thing. Collect the purple coins. Okay. So, go from the observation deck. Go from the... Okay, let's try that. Okay. Change of pace. Enough Bowser's Kingdom. Enough doing the same thing over and over again. For these last 19 moons, 1,900 coins, I looked up a guide, and it told me I can get 200 coins in Wooded Kingdom in a row really quickly. Let me scroll down. There's also these Bowser's Kingdom one that I've been using. The page refreshed as I scrolled down, so that's fun. IGN, thanks for that. The page crashed while I scrolled down. Thanks for that, IGN. I know there's a new way to play Super Nintendo World. Oh, in Hollywood. Well, there'll be one in Universal next year, which is the one I will go to. They should make it so that... It crashed, scrolling down. I guess observation deck. Let's just do this over and over again. That's fine. I just did all the anime cards in the last segment where I was doing Bowser over and over again, so that's fun. And now I got like a number of non-anime cards that I would really like to go through. First, let me find my bearings. So it's observation deck, right? Is it observation deck? Let me look at that again. Okay. Because the observation deck is like at the top. Observation deck is like at the top of the thing. Ba-ba. Great, it refreshed right as I got to that part of the guide. Fucking... and then crashed. Let me... Jesus Christ. Okay, there's a video. Maybe the video wouldn't crash. I'm probably scrolling so fast I can't keep up. But that's terrible. This is a one-year iPhone. What the hell is wrong with phones these days? That's not my phone. I'm sure that's just the internet that's fucked up. And crappy. And garbage. Oh great, it's an IGN video that has an ad. I hope it doesn't crash before the ad finishes. How long is the video? Minutes long? Okay, just skip right to. Skip right to, please. I know it is silly for me to criticize something for being minutes long. That is, well below. That is well below, like, what I do on a regular basis. Honestly. It looks like in the video what they do is they go down here, which it doesn't say, it just says to find the P-switch. They should have said the P-switch on the ground below you. Makes noise. I need a seed. Where's the seed, though? Could it be that the... No, it can't be that. The beanstalk wouldn't be there now. I have to get the bean. Where do I get the bean? Where's the fucking bean? There it is. I don't know why I expect IGN to have good advice. I know that is very silly of me to do. I've never much liked them, but god damn it, if SEO says that's the article I should be looking at, part of me just goes like, well, okay, I've heard of them. It's probably not AI generated, at least. And for that, in today's day and age, I am slightly thankful. Oh, so it's a... Also, I'm realizing this is another bean situation. This is another nut. It described it as a path. Activate and get it to the... And use the... Hang on. Warp to the observation deck if you haven't unlocked it. Unlock it. You'll see a steam gardener next to a blue power button, which is on the ground, by the way, so you don't need that fast travel point to get there. Activate it and use the platforms to get to the top of the tower. This checkpoint is crucial. Collect the purple coins near the deck too. If you're now doing this, warp to the observation deck to reset the coins. On the observation deck, collect the ghost coins, capture Glidon back towards the secret flower field, and land in the field. Oh, wait, this is different. Okay. Wait, secret flower field. The fuck is the secret flower field? I feel like this is wrong then, but I'll say this isn't bad, and certainly it's getting us some coins. And including purple ones. This does kind of look like the one maybe it was meaning to... The instructions it was meaning to give me, but... Unclear. Let's try the Glidon thing. I don't know. Let's try the Glidon thing. That did give us 200 coins. Also get the purples. So, is that the secret flower field? There's coins to be had in this field? Why would you take Glidon down? That part doesn't make sense to me. This, I feel like this guy has less ability to interact with the world than I do. Okay, so definitely capture this guy. This guy's part of it. Let's do this. Okay, I think we got the knack of it. Let's do some cards. Keeping streaks going. At what point is it folly? This is a question I've been asking myself recently. I recently gave up Marvel Snap, stopped doing Marvel Snap on a daily basis, and I've been like better off for it, have more time to do other things. And I'll admit I'm also more bored in general, but doesn't really mention going into the bonus in the instructions, but go figure. Bad instructions for IGN. But I think we figured it out. But I think it's working out well. Another thing I've been thinking about as far as streaks go is Duolingo, and also Lingo Deer to an extent. I have been doing Lingo Deer and Duolingo for years and years and years, right? Many, many, many years. And at this point, I'll admit I'm not really learning that much Japanese when I do so. Mostly the point is just to keep the streak alive, and to the point where I don't really do a lesson that would teach me anything. You know what I mean? I just sort of do an easy lesson. Oftentimes just the easiest lesson that they got that takes like a minute. Because I just want to lock in the streak for another day and be done with it as soon as possible. And just go like, yes, Gohan means rice. Mizu means water. I feel like I'm saying it wrong too. Mizu. Water, yeah. You learn how to say please and it's and a bunch of other things that, let's face it, aren't teaching me Japanese. And Lingo Deer is even more, I'm perhaps a little bit more even lazy on that front. Over there, I don't even do a lesson. In Lingo Deer, there is a thing where you can do a character study, a character test, where you just do different kanji and you trace them. And it's always the same 10 every time. Or, you know, there's like 10 groups of 10 kanji. And you're just like drawing them. But you don't have to draw them. There's like a skip button. And it turns out if you hit the skip button 10 times, you get 1 experience. So, skip 10 times. That's enough to get the 1 experience point, which keeps the streak alive. And, honestly can't remember the last time I took it seriously. It's probably been months, years, if not years, since the last time I took either of those seriously. Like, just for a single night. And, months, and definitely years and years and years since I, actually, like, went out of my way to, do a new lesson. I find that the new lessons are maybe a little bit much to do. I like to do them before bed, like midnight sharp, so I get it out of the way. And, oftentimes at that point, time you know, I need to do things before bed. I need to wind down. There's often things I need to watch. Time is of the essence. And at that point, a heavy thing that requires a lot of thoughts, I'm just never in the mood for. And also, they do get challenging, the later lessons. I will say, like, years and years and years ago, I did get to the point where I finished the Duolingo lessons that they had at that time. But that was a long time ago. They redesigned their Duolingo, and I never did finish, like, Lingo Deer. I only got to the end of the first course, and yeah, whatever I did have is long gone by now, and maybe it's time to admit that that I'm just, like, wasting my time, and I should just cut loose and end the streak. And not spend, like, 5 minutes every night remembering to update my streak and keep it going. A streak is useful, and counting a streak is helpful for keeping you in the habit, but when you're just doing, like, the equivalent of Team Fortress 2 idle rooms every day, you're never gonna learn. And also, on some level, I do think inherently, like, you know, like I said, I got to the end of half of the course of Lingo Deer. The first course of 2 of Lingo Deer. And I finished all of what Duolingo had, like, 5 years ago. And I was no closer then to speaking Japanese than I am now. I really do believe that the only thing that works is immersion. And like, probably like some other, I guess it's possible that some other sort of app exercise thing would work if it was more like spontaneous, more randomized, and a little less rote every time. And probably warmed you up in a completely different way than being like, can you say water and rice? Okay, now can you say rice and tea? Now can you say it's rice and tea? Now can you say rice and tea, please. It's just, feels like there must be a better way to, like, catch one's interest there. To, like, get one feeling it. Then repeating that over again. Probably not gonna quit on that anytime soon, but, or at least not in the next couple of days, but definitely meaning to. Probably talk about that next time as well. Watch the first episode of House of the Dragon Season 2. Love that show. Fantastic first episode. Really goddamn enjoyed it. It's great to have that show back. Some fucked up stuff happened. And some really good interfamilial drama that is very quickly heating up to war. It's not... Is it a spoiler? It is known that this show chronicles the Dance of Dragons, as it is eventually called. A feud between the various Targaryen factions. Well, let me get those perps. Let me get these perps. It's goddamn good. I really liked the scene at the end. That was, really, really fun. And I'm surprised. I'll say, you know, I'll try to be spoiler-free here. I'm gonna be vague. Mute me for, like, 10 seconds if you don't want to hear anything even the most bit vague. Spoilers. I'm surprised that they were half as successful as they were. Like, goddamn, I thought it would just end in abject failure, but they kind of got near the correct result. But also one that probably will be disastrous for the realm if I'm thinking about all the implications of line of succession amongst... I've said too much already. I've said too much. If this is to be like half spoiler time. Spoiler time's over. You're safe. You're safe. So anyway, goddamn good. Looking forward to seeing more of it. And especially looking forward to seeing my favorite Game of Thrones recap podcast, post Game of Thrones, which I think the episode will be going up tomorrow. I think they're recording it now. Or like hours ago, maybe. Maybe it's up now. That would be fun. Let me refresh my podcast feed. I don't know. Oh, it's up! It says episode 80, Blood Fetterman. I don't know what that means. That'll make sense to me by the end of that episode. They'll say something funny, Blood Fetterman related, and I'll go like, that's what it means. That's also how I name my streams. When I do the VODs, I do the same thing. I try to pick out something that's funny in the episode, and also related to what happens in it. I say the episode, the stream, the archive. Something that happened during the stream. I try to make it into a funny, eye-catching, dealy-doo. Okay, I don't want to scatter coins. Scattering coins is bad. There's, not that many coins left now. I'll say, do, like, maybe faster points. I finally finished, rewatching Breaking Bad. Did it with the family. Really goddamn enjoyed it. That last season is phenomenal. I think it probably might be the best season of the show, actually. Better even than season 4 on the whole. Like, every episode in that whole span is just a fucking banger. Like, there's not a bad one. There's not one that doesn't advance the story in some meaningful, beautiful, amazing way. And it ends with some stupid science bullshit. Which, yeah, that's part of the appeal of Breaking Bad, is that they do something silly with some science, and it's really cool. God damn. Really enjoyed rewatching it. I think me and my folks, we might rewatch the movie El Camino, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't think that movie is nearly anywhere as good as either of the other Breaking Bad products, but I will definitely. But it's probably an easy thing to just knock out real fast on a Saturday evening whilst hanging out with my folks, and that sounds like a nice thing to do. I was thinking about watching Better Call Saul after this, but I sort of got tied up now, and my parents, I'll say I've been watching it with my parents. I don't think my parents want to rewatch Better Call Saul, and also I think we might start watching Shogun, which I hope to be very interesting. Now, you might ask, why can't I rewatch Better Call Saul right now? Well, I just started rewatching Star Trek Voyager, and it's been very, very fun. I've just been letting it play at certain points, right? Just going episode after episode. It's fantastic background entertainment. It's really fun, and I'll say, despite the fact that I'm only in season 2, which is well before quote-unquote it gets good, I am really enjoying myself, really enjoying the watch. I'll say, there are episodes in there, especially as in season 2, I guess, especially, that have been a little weak. Like, I do think the episodes where it's about, like, oh, Kes and Tom Paris, will they, won't they? Love triangle thing there. That doesn't work for me. Mostly, I guess, because I know that's gonna go nowhere. And I know that that's not the ship that that's not who Tom Paris would even want to be with long term. Honestly. But, whatever. Chakotay's, Native American bullshit, which, if you don't know, is based on advice from a charlatan who was pretending to be Native American, so it is all very hackneyed and also kind of low-key offensive. All those episodes, but it's been fun, it's been good. I think the only thing that's really weak about it, if I had to say something that's weak about the early seasons of Voyager, is that the Kazon just aren't that threatening of a foe. They kind of have something to them. Like, I just watched the episode where it's about, like, the Kazon, the species that used to rule the Kazon, and, you know, the reason why the Kazon seem so primitive and seem so useless is that they used to be slaves and they freed themselves, and they just don't have the means to develop the technology that their former rulers, came up with originally. That's honestly not a, uninteresting premise, truth be told, but it really heats up when you get to the Borg, and then, you know, you got other species like the Hirogen, and species 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the fuck. There's some good shit to be had in those later seasons that, perhaps just make it shine so much brighter. But I'll say again, the Doctor is there from the start. A lot of the sense of discovery is there from the start. The show is kind of more or less complete from really, really early days. Other than not having 7 of 9, other than a few measly little details. Hey, Corn, what's up? I still have 2 more cards left, but if you look at the coin counter there, we have about 1,900, and how many stars are we away? Or stars, moons are we away from 9999? I'll tell you, it's 12. It's 12 coins, so we just need fucking 10 coins. If I do a Mario amiibo right now, will that give me 10 coins? I wonder. Let's find out. I'm gonna go grab a Mario amiibo real fast, and let's see if I bet that does it. I bet that does it. Wait, do I have Mario? I have Dr. Mario. You think that's good enough? I bet that's not good enough. Okay, you know what? Let's just get him normal style. How's it going? Good. We're almost done. 100% is just like 7 coins away. How many do you get to for a moon? 3. 100% is 2 coins away. How about I kick this rock? That rock had a coin in it. This bush had a coin in it. We're done. That's it. That's enough coins to get all 999 moons. I will spend money. I'll spend all my money. Oh, that I just realized that means I'm gonna have to buy 9 individual moons. Oh well, that's fine, I can do that. I would rather do that than earn 100 additional coins. Feels like you just started this. Yeah, that was 9 weeks. That was 8 weeks ago. That was 8 weeks ago today that we started this. So it's been nine streams total, 8 weeks. It's been a long road. About 4 hours a stream. We still have to beat the Bowser Refight. Was it April? I guess it was April back then. You can do the math all you like. I don't know if this would be a good short, but I might make that moment a short. A rock in a bush. A rock in a bush to completion. That's don't want that! No, I want your moon, and that's it. God, imagine if we bought a heart and I had to get 50 more coins. Like a dingus. Nope, nope. Is there like a thing appearing on the screen? Kinda looks like there's a little graphical glitch artifact thing appearing on the stream. The heart would have been tragic, that's right. That's true, I would be so sad. So bummed. We did most of the grinding in Bowser's Kingdom, by the way, Corn, if you're curious. And then I googled and checked and see, like, oh, this is another place to grind for coins. Mix it up a little bit, so there's a little more variety. Honestly, this place did feel faster to me. I'm not sure if that's my imagination or just having only less than 2,000 coins to grind left, rather than the 6,000 we did in Bowser's, but went by so quickly. It went by so damn quickly here. Yeah, there's totally a little graphical glitch that's happening every time after I, Look for it right now, look for it right now. There wasn't that time. Maybe it was my imagination, I don't know. That's it! That's it! That is fucking it! 999! Cappy wants us to go to Bowser's Kingdom. That's a nice idea, but I got a refight to attend. I gotta go fight Bowser again. Let me dress up for it a little bit. I'll wear my, my wedding finest. Let's go refight Bowser. Well, should I fight Bowser as this? Or something fun? I don't have any coins to afford, like, any new outfits. So what you see is what you got. What is the best, most fun, appropriate outfit? Mario Maker's really good. I love Mario Maker. The classic. Skeleton, can't afford it. Nope. What you see is what you get. which is basically all the purple coin ones, plus these extra purchases here. Actually, I don't think... I think you need pirate for moon, so that one is not an extra. You need that one. Oh, business Mario. What is the business hat? Oh, it's a fedora. That makes sense. I think wedding or building Mario. You're right, you're right. We should... I think we should accessorize. I think the wedding hat, but Mario should be something else. What is the proper outfit to go out on? Oh, there's so many to choose from. I already wore this in a thumbnail, so that's not it. That's not bad. That kind of matches, honestly. Top hat and the thing. Hey, Eagle Gamer. How's it going? Scientist outfit isn't bad either. What do you think I should wear? Sailor uniform? I like the chef suit. I think this looks classy. And has the classic Mario shoes. Does the wedding Mario have the shoes? Let me see. No, it has like white shoes. That ain't it. No, we gotta go out in our Sunday best. That's a chef. Mario cap and builder outfits. That's not a bad option either. I kind of want to avoid outfits that I already wore in a thumbnail for a stream. Not to say that we're gonna get a thumbnail over here, but it kind of makes sense to. Folks, Wario cap and crazy cap shop outfits. Let's go with this. I like it. Folks, we've gotten all 999 moons. That means by rights we can go back to the end, back to the thing. You want to see it real quick? I can try it on real fucking quick, but I think it's gotta be this. I suppose that would match, actually. That would match, yeah. I'll put this as a separate timestamp in the VOD. Dressing up one more time. Wario cap and Mario Maker also kind of works. I guess anything yellow goes with the Wario cap. That's an interesting line of inquiry. Ooh! That does look pretty good, actually. It's like a casual version of the thing. Waluigi cap also looks great with that. Anything else look great with Wario? Let me see. Anything that I got specifically? The cowboy is not, like, terrible. What would be, like, the most WarioWare Wario-ass outfit? I'm trying to picture, like, what the fuck does the WarioWare outfit look like? It's the different cap. It's almost like, more like this, isn't it? It's more like a jacket. This wouldn't be a bad, choice. Oh, the underpants? Yeah, Wario would absolutely wear underpants like this. This is gonna be a separate timestamp in the VOD now. I have decided. There's gonna be, like, a dress up one last time. What's good with Waluigi, I wonder? Obviously, Waluigi. Wario's kind of off. The colors there look a little screwy, but it is very festive with that cap. I don't like the blue. I think that Waluigi needs stuff that's dark. Darker colors are gonna work better for Waluigi. Are you gonna speedrun the game? This doesn't look bad for Waluigi. I don't think so. I think that I have considered some speedruns, I'll say. But mostly I'm thinking like Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, since I know I can do those games already in like 1 or 2 hours, which is not that far from like would actually be a pretty good glitchless time, right? Or a no warps time, if I can get if I could get through every level in Donkey Kong Country without warps, or learn to do the glitchless warps really good. What's good with green? Is there anything that's good with green? I don't think so. I think there's nothing that works well with the green other than literally Luigi's. That's kind of a shame that there's nothing that really matches half as good. I think, like I said before, we gotta go with the wedding hat and this. I'll say, as far as speedrunning goes, I am thinking about doing a stream sometime soon, just like try to play through DKC2 a couple times. I was thinking DKC1, but maybe DKC2 would be more fun because it's it's my favorite game. I like it a little more. Wouldn't that be exciting? And also, to do a no warps speedrun of that, I don't have to do the snow barrel blast, which is just really fucking hard. And that almost sounds appealing. Also, DKC2 is like one of my top 2 games of all time. Tied with this one. All right, dress up is done. We all agree chef is best. What are we going to do? Well, to end, I got to fight this guy here. There's a refight of Bowser that is available. This second Bowser fight, as you can see, which I'm to understand is like a harder version of the Bowser fight. I've completely forgotten what this entails, what this involves. She has been recaptured. Let's skip. I don't know that I've done this boss fight in like this bonus boss fight since I did this game originally 999 like years and years and years ago. This is a different timeline. This sounds really loud. This is good for y'all. Volume's still good. I assume it's fine. It just sounds loud to me because I have the volume up in my ears. I can fix that. It's fine. Good, good. Always like to be cautious about that stuff. I'll say I think I ended up with the perfect amount of cards. I do have 2 left over that I can just pop at the very end real fast, just show y'all what y'all would have missed, but quite honestly, it's they're no big deal. Just like 2 things that I think would be interesting to talk about at some lines, but I don't need to do. In this universe, this is the tougher Bowser universe. Taller Bowser universe. You know how bigger Luke, bigger Bowser. I guess bigger Luke isn't like a multiverse situation. For those who don't know, there is a joke conspiracy theory that there's 2 Luke Skywalkers, one of which is slightly taller, because in some shots it looks like he's slightly taller. That's of course just silly fun theorizing, but it is a thing. Like all things, it is a thing. This Bowser, you have to punch more times. Bowser with more punching. Extra punch Bowser. This is, Bowser, you're punching too much. Bonus Bowser punches too much. That's a pretty good name for a VOD. Bonus Bowser punches too much. I mean, maybe it should be something like grinding for... Maybe it should be something that's a joke about grinding for coins for 2 hours. Maybe it should be something related to that, but wouldn't it feel like more climactic for the VOD title to reference this refight, this Bowser refight, rather than the nuts-based minigame coin grinding that we did? I don't know. Hey, let's see if this is different. Do you get something for this? I don't know if you get something. Do you get like a Bowser costume, or is that something you buy? Well, if you get a Bowser costume, that would be rad. I'm pretty sure there is one of those in the game, right? Oh, this is like a different level, isn't it? This... Or a harder version of the level, maybe. Feels different. I don't know. Feel like it didn't start like that the first time. I'm probably imagining things. This is probably mostly all the way similar. I feel like the camera was not in this position when I broke down this pillar originally. I don't have any coins to lose. Because I spent them all on bonus moons. This is different, right? This is like way different. I feel like I would remember if it went like this. No other time playing this level. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Eagle Gamer, was that you saying it's different, or was that you responding to a previous thing that I said like 10 minutes ago? I forget. Sometimes it's hard to know how new the chat message is. One thing that they found out like relatively recently that I know is that you can run while Bowser. If you hold down the run button while Bowser, he'll go faster while in 2D, which it took everyone a while to figure out, at least the speedrunning scene. I remember that being mentioned at a GDQ or something at some point, and just going like, wow, goddamn, that's quite the thing to figure out like that late in the game. Just the basic of, oh, there's a run button. That's right, we're almost there. How about that? There's like there's gotta be some sort of reward for this refight. Some sort of costume or like really cool bit of loot. I guess the souvenirs in this game are kind of loot-like. Loot adjacent. You're back. Cool photo at the end. Okay, just a photo. I was hoping for a Bowser costume. That is in the game, right? I would just have to grind like a whole bunch of fucking coins to get it. Yeah, let's not spend another couple hours just getting enough coins for a silly costume. But I wish I did have enough coins. That would be lovely. Chef does look good. Yes, that's right. Looks like a class act. And it really doesn't look that different from vanilla, honestly. From the original game. I can skip and still see the photo, right? Voodoo. Wait, is this different? Wait. This different? No, this is not different. This is how it happened. I thought for a second it would be like a different ending as well. But no, this is exactly how it went. I forgot that Mario was moving in to make his move. That is smooth. If it wasn't for Bowser. And that is still the best bit. It's different if you do it with invisible cap. It is? Oh, I should have done it with invisible cap. That would have been fun. How do you mean it's different? What's different about it? Just you can't see Mario? Just no Mario. Okay. That would be... That sounds like a fun idea. Not one I'm gonna go in on, I'll say. Let's see that really cool photo. Wait, where's the really cool photo? I thought there was gonna be a really cool photo. Was the really cool photo at the end of the credits? Shit! It was the credits. Ah, damn. Well, I guess you'll have to Google what the reward would have been. Because I'm not doing that again. We're done. Oh, shit. I am ashamed of my words and deeds. I should have known not to skip that bit. Do it with invisible cap now? That's... You know what? When we're capturing someone, are we invisible? Like, when we do Bowser, are we still invisible? Nope. Well, we're not gonna be invisible for that long. For that much of it. What do you say? One more time? It's like 10:49. Okay, let's do it. One more time. One more time with invisible cap. Hey, we're gonna fight that motherfucker again. This time we'll be invisible, and the ending will be silly as a result. And also, we will sit through the credits, and I will talk about stuff during the credits. I will talk about stuff during the credits, and you know, I will talk about stuff during the credits, and make the most of that time, I guess. I still do have 2 cards that have things on them, of which I can discuss. Bonus Bowser takes too many punches. Let's do it. Damn it. There we go. What's the trick speedrunners do? They, like, wait until it's just close enough to not cancel the Bowser attack. And just far enough where they can... Just far enough where it doesn't cancel and make him jump. And just close enough where they can get in and punch him. I probably can't master that in, like, the next couple of minutes, I imagine. Second hit, let's go. If you can't tell, I'm in the middle. I'm invisible. Look for the shadow. I might have been able to get in on them there. I'm not sure. It's kind of that. Fuck. It's rule of 4, right? It's 4 hits on him, 4 phases. This is way easier than jump rope. Just 3? It felt like 4 last time, but suppose that was just my imagination. What is Bowser with... What does this scene look like without Mario? Let's see. I also saw that chat did say that there's a no Bowser, no Peach glitch as well that exists. But, not gonna do that. Don't know how to do that just right now. Wow, you get like a clear view of the moon rock. Since Mario's not in the way. She has like question marks over her head because she doesn't know what's going on. Peach doesn't understand who is saving her. It's really hard doing no Peach and no Bowser anyway. Gotcha. Yeah, no, we're just gonna do this normal style. Also, it's pretty much just normal style now, considering you can see Bowser. Still won't be but a minute. Is there a way you can like skip some of these blocks by like getting up on I think there's a way you can skip like a block or two by getting onto a certain other block. It's weird. Maybe that's for the original one. I can shake the controller to breathe fire. That's right, I remember that. And that's faster than mashing the button. Certainly can pre-game some of these walls that you'd otherwise have to scratch up. What does it look like when it's at the end? I guess it's just... It's always Bowser and Peach going into the light bulb, right? Or is it Bowser... Is it Mario and Peach? I forget. Is that going to be invisible? This time I'm going the other clock direction. Counter-clockwise. Alright, it's time to end this proper style. And this time I won't skip the reward that you get for doing this. And also we'll see what Invisible Mario looks like during this cutscene. Alright, let's see what it looks like, Invisible Mario. Won't it be Bowser alone just looking sad? You know, low-key, that's actually kind of a great thumbnail. If the scene where Mario is usually patting on the back, it's just no Mario there, just Bowser being sad all on its own. That could be a really good thumbnail for this stream. Where are you, Mario? This is, what is that thing? Garfield, no Garfield? I swear there's like another one that's like animated or like... There's like other things that are like that, right? Where they remove a character and it's just an imaginary person. That's what this is right now. Let's see if this looks good. Is it just Bowser? It's just Bowser! That looks great! Oh, that's really good. Yeah, there was a floating rocket flower. Oh, she's calling for Bowser! She wants Bowser now! She wants Bowser to come over and hang out and come back to Earth with her. Wonderful, how nice! Oh, I'm coming! Oh, what the fuck? Oh, poor Bowser, he really got, what happened there? Who knows? She really was calling out for Bowser, though, in that, version of it. Let's, see what we got, bonus-wise. I suppose, this being final credits and bonus credits, I could talk about how I feel about this game, as I sometimes do during bonus credits, or during the credits proper, but you know I love this game. I love it to death. I love how every world, every kingdom is just jam-packed with goodies, with moons. You can get so many moons so fast, it feels incredible. And then after you finish the game for the first time, it adds more moons. It's incredible, it's amazing, it's unbelievable. And I don't know how they're gonna top this with the Switch 2's next Mario, which presumably that's gonna be one of the next Nintendo games that they reveal, considering that they just did the last round of Switch 1 releases. And if you're looking for a game to launch Switch 2 with, Mario Odyssey 2 would be a fantastic one. I love it. It feels good. The captures, there's so many of them, and they're all so fun to discover and play around with. The worlds are imaginative and filled with weird characters. It's, suffice to say, it's top 2 games of all time for me. And Nintendo has their work cut out for them if they want to make one better. I still have 2 cards left, so let me just use them real fast. First off, tomorrow is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. What should I do with my day off? I wonder. I've been thinking about that, and of course part of my thought process was like, okay, if this were to go late, if grinding up for 119 moons took like more than an hour or 2 or 3, if it went late into the night, which obviously it didn't, I knew I had that day to sleep in and relax, so that's nice first thing. Now that I know that the stream is going to end well before midnight, it's 11 p.m. now. Juneteenth, by the way, if you don't know, is the anniversary of the day that the slaves were free. The last slave was freed in America. June 19th, in other words. The declaration was like a week or 2 beforehand, but it took until the Juneteenth until the proclamation circulated to all the slaves that were in slavery. I have some options. I have been like kicking around. I have oh, it is no, it's not tomorrow where I am. It's still tomorrow where I am. Juneteenth is. It's the 18th here right now. Oh, look at that. That's the picture. Was that the picture? The castle?
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Let's see what the thing is. Hey, what's the bonus? Oh, there's the bonus. Oh, wow, that's nice. Anyway, I'll take a capture of that. Why not? That's just lovely right there. Well, goddamn. Luigi is in the thing too. I wonder if they added it after. Okay, yeah, they updated after the Luigi Balloon World update to add Luigi in there. That's cool. Yeah, Luigi's there, as is Mario, Peach, the guys from the Sand Kingdom. I guess every kingdom probably has some representative here. The Toad, the Frog, the Dog, some ghosts, Dory, Toads, Yoshi. The band is here. Bowser's there having some fun. The Sphinx is in the background. The moon is as well. The race, the run in circles. Is that the run in circles Toad? The run in circles Koopa? Or the race Koopa? I suppose, now that I'm thinking about it, you don't actually fight a Koopa Troopa in this game. They are all friendly NPCs. Is that right? There's no Koopa NPC? There's no Koopa enemy that you fight other than, like, Hammer Brothers? Huh. Didn't think of that before, but I think it's true, actually. Huh. That's funny. Anyway, thinking about what I could do with that day off, I might go see Inside Out 2. I saw some people saying that they didn't really care for it on Discord, but I saw some other people saying that it's doing really well and they really liked it, so I don't know. I might see it. I did really enjoy Inside Out 1. Or I could go to Six Flags and get like a theme park day in. I don't know. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Get my new theme park brag broken in before my Japan trip. And, you know, a little exercise, little day out. Maybe I could even do like a bonus stream or something. Try out that speedrunning thing or test out my laptop. Those are some ideas I had. I'll see what I feel like in the morning, what I want to do. I think I'll just do it that way. You fight 2D Koopas? Ooh, good call. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you definitely step on them in 2D and then kick them out and they break blocks and stuff. Right. That's a good catch. Good looking out. But there's not any that are like out there in the world that you can capture. Is that like the one uncapturable enemy other than bosses? The one non-boss, not capturable enemy? That's extraordinary if so. I bet there's like one or two more that's like exclusive to the thing. Yeah, it is. That's a really fun fact. I love that fact. I think it's great. That's it, folks. I'm gonna put on some cool sunglasses. Put on my traditional ass Mario look with sunglasses, and let's go. We gotta see the big hat. You can't finish this game 100% and not go see the big hat. Come on now. This whole segment will be credits and also the big hat, just for good measure. A big hat for good measure. Look at that! It's a big hat! You can see it, folks. There's a big hat there. Look at us, we're so damn cool. There's 999 moons in that thing. And there's a hat on that building. There are so many kingdoms, there's so much possibility, but all that possibility is done. We have finished it. We have done the deed. It is done. This game is finished. Folks, that's a wrap. Let's pull up the old schedule. There will be no Tuesday stream next. I put next week. Yes, that's right. There'll be no Tuesday stream next week. Next week I will be taking Tuesday off, as I tend to do the week after I finish a playthrough. Especially this one, since it took 9 weeks. Dear Lord, that's probably the longest playthrough yet, since the days where, like, years and years ago, I used to do playthroughs like an hour at a time, and then I did some Mario Maker before or after them. Those had like 8-9 part stream series, but more recently I do them in like 3 to 6 hour chunks. So 9 streams, that's kind of a big deal. That's kind of a lot. It's kind of ridiculous. I'll be back on Friday for viewer levels. Super Mario Maker 2 viewer levels. Look forward to that. The week after, the only thing I will have planned for next week will be that viewer level stream, which I will say, next week's viewer level streams, not this coming one, but the one after, will be the 5-year anniversary of Mario Maker 2, so I gotta figure out something special that we can do for that stream. So look forward to that. That'll be fun. That might be the only stream that week. I'll see. I'll think about if I want to fit in a second one. I really need to test my laptop for streaming at some point. Maybe I could do that next week. We'll see how I'm feeling, if I'm in the mood. TBD, TBD. To be determined. Other special streams that'll be happening. Well, July 2nd, that'll be the next playthrough when it starts. It'll be Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts. Full playthrough of that. Looking forward to it. That should be a bit of fun. Vehicle customization. Sort of like Tears of the Kingdom. The customization is a lot like Tears of the Kingdom. Except there's a lot less you can do with it. But, it's fun nonetheless. You would buy Super Mario Maker 2 and make a level called Hard Troll Broken Level to do it with a dev with a with the word broken somewhere in the level in the secret K. Okay, well, you could do that if you had the means to. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts will start 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, July 2nd. Then July 4th will be the second Super Mario 2D All-Stars stream. I forgot the 2D in there. That is going to be a stream where I try to finish as many 2D Marios as I can. I will use as many shortcuts as I can manage, and the way it will work is that I will have a big wheel that has 2D Mario games on it. Specifically, the 2D Mario games I did not beat last time. Last year, last July 4th, I beat 8 2D Marios across like 10 or 11 hours or so. The VOD is available on the YouTube if you want to go watch it. It was a pretty cool stream, I think. Anyway, that will be a big stream coming up pretty soon here. That'll be a whole mess of fun. I'm going to be starting with Super Mario Wonder, because it's probably the longest of the games. And I will be adding Yoshi's Story to the lineup, since we kind of did clear a lot of the 2D Marios. I'm not sure, like, how many are left even, really. Honestly, I would like to finish them all, and then leave nothing for next time. And then, I don't know what we do next time. Next July 4th. I'll think about it. I'll think about what we do next July 4th. That's a problem for a year from now, I'll say. Those are the upcoming big streams, the upcoming small streams, the upcoming all that. Let me send the Twitch people somewhere. Leo, do you have... Leo or anyone else in chat, if you have any suggestions where I should send you. Let me see if there's anyone I particularly would like to send you to. You know what? I'll send you the Linkus Linkus7, big streamer that I love a lot. You know, usually does like not Mario, Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. And I think that, hang on. I'm being told I can go up in the big hat. Well, let me do that and then I'll send you out. Yes, okay. Good looking out. Let me do that really quickly. That is a good idea right there. Do I need the thing? I need my hat, so I need to get up there. And once I do, my hat will come back to me. Oh! Okay, bonus. I thought it was done. Actually need to see what this thing is. Yeah! Alright, that was a bonus cutscene. That's honestly not bad for a thumbnail either. Except that I don't know. You see the big hat. Which one do you think? I'll think about it. I'll figure out which one conveys end of the playthrough. Honestly, I was considering doing a thumbnail from the Bowser's Nut Adventure thing that we did 100 times. That would also be up there as far as like suitable thumbnails, but probably do one of the two cooler options rather than the bonus game that maybe people don't always do 100% of the time. Okay, I'm gonna send you to Linkus. I'll be back on Tuesday for on Friday for viewer levels. No Tuesday stream next week. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts will be starting 2 weeks from now. And then, like, 2 days after that will be the Super Mario All-Star stream, where I play random 2D Marios to completion. I'll spin a wheel and do whatever one it lands on. And then not including the ones I finished last year. It's the second one. And, yeah, that sums it up. Dude's building a new stream room. Really like his content. I'm gonna send it all over there. Let me pull it up on my own phone so I can see it. If you don't know Linkus is damn cool. Very popular. Has like 600 people watching him build a room right now. Love his randomizer content especially. And, you know, I like to see a Wind Waker speedrun now and again. I'll see you on Friday for viewer levels, normal style. Y'all take it easy. I have been working a lot on my new level. On Friday, you're gonna see a bunch of updates. It's already halfway done, pretty much. It might be more than that by the time of the next stream. I'm actively building and shit. Alright, that's gonna do. Bye, folks. Mario Odyssey, hell of a game. Finally done with it after 9 weeks. See ya on Friday for the normal Mario Maker.